Well, how are you doing today? I hope you're having yourself a great day. Today, folks, on Let's Talk, something that I thought maybe would be touching some other people in their lives as well. There was a tragedy that happened to a young man just a few days ago that took his life. It was an accident. It was a young man, 18, and something on that line that I've watched this young man when he was little and how he's aged and stuff, but needless to say, it was a freak accident and it took his life. So, how did that affect me? Well, you remember we talked before about stress eating. Well, that can happen. And believe me, the urge was there. I'm not saying it wasn't. It came back to haunt me again, but I didn't do it. I sat and thought about life in general and realized how short life is. So, in that sense of the term, we have to realize that we only have so much time on this earth. And to that nature itself, we have to understand that no matter what, we need to think about what life is meaning for us. We never know when our last day will be, nor do we expect it to be our last. Like this young man, he didn't expect his day to be his last. And we need to think about that. So every day you get up, you have a new choice and new chance at life, not knowing whether you'll make it through the day. But on that sense of the matter, too, something that you're given a gift each day. So with that in mind, remember that with this gift, you have the power in your hands, to control how your life is going to act. Now, whether that be you take stress and you grab the cookies, the chips, the snack cakes, all that, or you can go for a walk and sit and think about it, or go to a park and clear your head and praise the Lord that you still have two legs, two arms, and some breath to breathe. I mean, food doesn't need to be our livelihood. I know a lot of people have said to me, well, I didn't realize that you were getting that big, and I didn't know how you got around. Well, I believe it, because I'll be honest with you, my joints did hurt. They're not hurting like they were. Matter of fact, they're feeling a lot better. And the choices we make in life reflects not just yourself, but the others around you. You may not think so. You may think, well, I'm only hurting myself, but it isn't. You may have a loved one. You may have some friends that really, truly, deeply care about you, and they don't like to see the path that you're on. So just remember that each thing that you do can affect other people. We really don't put that in perspective that, yes, it does. So just remember that when you're looking at that unhealthy food that you want to grab, think about, oh, it's not hurting anybody but me. Yes, it is. Because they don't want to see you like that. They don't want you to be in that position. And that's the whole thing in life, is to enjoy life to the fullest, not what food you put in you. Food is a temporary fix. And in some ways, I will say this, it can be a drug. Now, I've had other people tell me, oh, I've tried to quit smoking, and smoking is rougher than dieting. No, it isn't. You can live without cigarettes. You can't live without food. And that's the choices you have to make. Remember, food is something that is to nourish your body. Yeah, it can be enjoyable, but you have to make the right decisions. And also, too, you have to make the right choices. I mean, yeah, you can have that temporary fix with that bag of chips. You can have that temporary fix for those cookies or those sweets. But do you really feel good after you eat it? Or is it just something to satisfy the moment? So think about it like a drug addiction. Once you have it once, you want it again and again and again, but you can never satisfy that feeling that you get from it because you can't. So no matter what you do, you need to constantly have that fix. Well, that fix will cost you your life. Now you're probably saying, well, I really don't have anything to live for. Do you really not? Do you? Think about this. Do you have a family member? Do you have friends? Do you have people you can entrust into? I'm sure they want to keep you around. You never know who you touch in life until it's all over. The biggest thing I ever seen in my life is when we get older and stuff like that. And I've been to funerals of people that who were an influence in some people, and that you didn't think they would touch people's lives, but when they turn out for the funeral, the place is overwhelmingly packed. That's because of who they were and how they touched people's lives. Give a little and you'll get a lot back. So give of yourself, and make sure that you treat your body very well. I mean, think about this. A good healthy meal lasts a long time and will nourish your body and give it the nutrients and stuff that it wants and needs. Not the pizzas, not the French fries and the stuff like that. Oh yeah, they've got a good taste. But is it taste that you're after? Or is it the fulfillment of the soul? Those are choices you have to make. I mean, it's all about decisions. You can make the right decision or the wrong decision. That's up to you. You have to make that choice. I can't do it for you, neither can anybody else. Because let's face it, down deep, we're responsible for who we are. And I know that is something that you truly, if you look in the depths of your soul, you believe exactly what I'm saying. Believe in yourself, because trust me, people want you around, and I want you around. And I love to communicate with you. And I love these talks we have, because what it does, it reinforces the life that we live. And it gives us purpose to talk to people. I mean, here we are on YouTube talking about weight loss, when really, truthfully, we're not just talking weight loss. We're talking personal responsibility, personal feelings, personal trust, and right down deep honesty in your own self. Now, I know you're going to say, well, Rich, I look in the mirror and I don't like myself. You do like yourself. You just don't know it. You're telling yourself you don't. But if you look in the mirror and give yourself a positive outlook and say, today is going to be a good day, and today we're going to do it for you. Don't let the little setbacks completely take you off the track. Because get yourself back on that train set and get yourself on those rails and follow it. And it'll lead you right where you need to go. I mean, here I am. I have been on this diet. I don't tell myself I'm on a diet. I'm on a lifestyle change. Because diets are such condescending words to me, because you hear it bandied about so much. I'm on a lifestyle change. And I like that lifestyle change, because I see what it does for me and I see what it's doing for me. And I like the change. I like the change I feel in here too, because it's taken away some of the problems that I've had, the not feeling good, the depression, and all that. Once you start losing weight, these endorphins are going to kick in and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it down deep too, because let's face it, you want to feel good. And wouldn't it be nice so when you get outside and you're walking around and you feel the joy that you're a lot lighter, and these new clothes you're wearing now and they fit better? I mean, think about that for just a moment. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, just enjoy what you have. I mean, if it really is something deep down that bothers you, find it, examine it, see what it takes to get rid of it. You may have a hurt from long ago, somebody said something, or maybe somebody said something to you that caused you to have these pains in your heart. Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's just mere words. Because you can change how you look. Remember that. And people can be cruel. Yes, they can. I mean, believe me, I've seen people stare, and I've seen people look at me like, boy, he's big, you know. But I don't take it to heart. Because I look at it this way. When you can judge others on how they look, then you're not judging yourself. Because we all have faults and we all have flaws. It's how we treat one another that makes the difference in it all. So just remember that, okay? Don't let people get you down. Smile back and say, you have a good day. Because that's what it's all about. And that's how short life can be. And make that change. Feel good about yourself. Look in the mirror and do it every day. Every day. And if you ever need someone that you want to communicate with, please feel free to comment to me because I will answer you back. Because we're on this road together. We're walking side by side. And I want you to enjoy life and everything it has to offer. Because let's face it, life is short and we never know how long we got. Just like that young man who only lived to be 18. He never knew his life was going to be cut short at 18. So when you're up here in age and you're thinking about things, think how much God has graced you with everything that He has given you and the time you have. Because believe me, you're here for a reason. So make the change. Make one step at a time. Do it for yourself. And you'll see it won't happen overnight. Like I said, it won't happen the next day. It won't happen in a week from now. But in time, it will. And as things get better and easier for you to do, you're not going to want to go back because you like what's happening. And you know what? When people notice, you're going to notice because you're going to feel better. Because that's what it's all about. You know? Okay. Now that I got you to smile, I want you to smile because it looks good on you, okay? So remember, stay strong, stay hopeful, and let's talk again here on Let's Talk Again real soon. Bye-bye.